Want to see something really cool? I've got a Republic of Mozambique 24-hour police ration to review today. Stick around, this is going to be good. What's going on? Germs here, back with another review. This right here is the Republic of Mozambique Ministry of the Interior Command of the Police 24-hour individual ration. This is going to be menu number 4, and it was produced October 31st, 2023. This right here was given to me by Ration Nerd to review, right there. He's got an MRE review channel on YouTube, and he reviewed one of these rations on his channel. I believe it was menu number 3 though. So he sent this to me and wanted to know what my take on one of these would be. That was super cool of you, buddy. I really, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. During the outtakes, I'll make sure to leave a link to that review that he did of this Mozambique police ration and a link to his channel. Real quick, before we get going, I wanted to tell you about a couple ways you can help further support the channel. First, I have a Patreon page. You can join for $5 a month and you'll get access to exclusive content that I'm not going to be posting on YouTube. Each month, I post 2 long-form videos and then some shorter-form videos sprinkled in throughout the month. You get at least 24-hour early access to all my YouTube videos, and you get 10% off all the merch in my merch store. And that's the second way you can help support the channel, through the merch store. I have all kinds of cool merch. T-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, pint glasses, rocks glass. There's some women's apparel, stickers, magnets, all kinds of cool stuff. So if you're interested in helping out the channel, links for both are below in the description. Because this is such a unique ration and Ration Nerd's review of one of these is, I believe, the only one on YouTube right now, I thought I'd give you just a few quick facts I learned about the Republic of Mozambique. And there's timestamps below if you want to skip ahead. I didn't really know much about Mozambique, so I had to do a little Googling. The Republic of Mozambique is a country in southeastern Africa on the coast of the Indian Ocean. The population of Mozambique as of 2023 was 33.64 million. The capital of Mozambique is the city of Maputo, which has a population of around 1.23 million. The national language is Portuguese due to its history as a Portuguese colony for centuries. Mozambique gained its independence in 1975, but retained Portuguese as a national language despite only about half the population that speaks it. Mozambique's national police force is called the Mozambique Republic Police, or PRM. Its responsibility is for public order, protection of people and property, emergency services, and national security. Now, Mozambique is mostly known for its stunning natural beauty, in particular its beautiful beaches, abundant marine life, very diverse wildlife including elephants, lions, and leopards, along with a huge variety of bird species. The natural beauty of the country is incredible. It's also known for its rich history and culture, which is influenced by the Bantu-speaking peoples, Arab traders, and its Portuguese history. This cultural blend is very evident in the delicious cuisine found that blends African, Portuguese, and Arab influences. Mozambique is also rich in natural resources with significant reserves of coal, natural gas, and tantalite. Tantalite is a rare mineral that's the primary source of the metal tantalum, which is used for capacitors and electronics, superalloys and aerospace, and many other high-performance applications. There's also a very rich agricultural sector that employs about 80% of the workforce. The major food crops include maize, which is the most widely grown crop, cassava, rice, and sorghum. Its agricultural exports include cotton, cashew nuts, and sugar. All right, enough of the history. Let's get this thing cracked open. Let's see what the Mozambique Republic Police are eating. All right, this is wrapped in an outer bag. So let's get this open. I can already smell the fish smell from the hexamine fuel tablets. All right, first thing we've got a menu list. I'm gonna have to translate this. And I'm gonna put that translation right here. First thing we've got, cutlery and napkins, pack of tissues or bung fluff. We've got a lemon flavored isotonic drink. Very nice. This is 2 packets of sweetened condensed milk. That is sinful. 2 packs of apricot jam. It's our hexamine fuel tablets. We will not be using these. We've got some quince jam. We've got some apple jam. I know Nerd love those. We've got some tostadas, and I believe these are going to be kind of a semi-sweet cracker. 3 packs of salted biscuits. we're going to have a can of sardines. And actually, I've never had sardines, I don't think. Not much of a fish eater. So I'm actually kind of excited to try these. Got a can of rice. This is a can of chicken bolognese in pasta. And this is going to be stewed lentils. It looks like there's meat in there, but there's no meat on the ingredients. It just says meat flavoring. Now this is really cool. This is a juice box, a pineapple juice box. That's cool. 2 packs of instant coffee, and if I remember right, Nerd really liked the coffee. 2 packs of sugar. Nice, they give you 2 packets of salt and pepper. You get 10 Aquatabs water purification tablets. Each tablet will purify 1 liter of water. 2 packets of Kletz white chewing gum. Some hand sanitizer. You get a bag for all your trash. Here's our little stove, which we are not using. Got a pack of matches, brown or purple tip. And then the oddest thing in the package, and Nerd found this very odd as well. There is a condom. This is a condom. They put a condom in these rations. Why do they put a condom in here? Well, I did a little bit of research, and I feel like they put a condom in there because Mozambique has been heavily impacted by the AIDS epidemic. It is very prevalent in Mozambique and has a very high mortality rate. The country has been making efforts to improve testing and treatment, which includes community-based organizations to help with care and treatment. They've also been strengthening healthcare infrastructure, and then of course, they've been really focusing on prevention. So I don't know, maybe this is why they put the condoms in the ration. But at any rate, it's definitely an oddity for a ration, I have to say. Pretty funny. And that's it. So I'm going to use this little menu list. They tell you what to have for breakfast and lunch. So I'm going to get this all sorted out and I'll be back with breakfast. All right, so this is going to be breakfast. So since they give you a menu list in this ration and they tell you exactly what to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, well, it doesn't really say dinner. It says breakfast, lunch, and then the next meal is to have lunch. I'm just thinking Google didn't translate that well, so I'm assuming that's dinner. So I broke this out exactly how the menu list says to do. And this right here is what they say to have for breakfast. So we're going to have the 2 packs of tostadas, the 2 packages of apricot jam, some coffee, and this pineapple juice. And of course, I've got some sweetened condensed milk. Ration Nerd seemed to really enjoy this Mozambique ration. His definitely was menu number 3. His was different. He had tuna fish and I believe beef stew and a chicken and rice dish, I believe. Everything else was pretty much the same. He did his a little different too. He had the tuna with the breakfast. I'm doing it, like I said, just like the menu list says to do. This breakfast is a real light breakfast, but I'm hungry and I'm really excited to get to it. So let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. All right, first things first, we got to make some coffee. Gonna add about 6 ounces of water. That really smells good. Kind of a chintzy spoon. It's already cracked. Set him back here for now. I'm not putting sweetened condensed milk in it. Not yet anyways, I might. Let's get these tostadas out. There it is. Might as well try this. Try a little piece. Let's see if these are crunchy or they're stale. A little bit on the stale side. I'm not quite sure if that's just how they're supposed to be. Good flavor. Reminds me a lot of animal crackers, but with a weedy bite at the back end. Pretty good. And I guess I'm going to do what Nerd did so you can actually see this pineapple juice. Pretty nifty you get a juice box. I mean, that's a great idea. Set him over there. All right, let's check out this apricot jam. These are a pain to open. Let's try this apricot jam out. Looks pretty good. I'm sure it's going to be great. That is very good jam. It's very natural tasting. It's almost like just eating apricots. It's not super, super sweet, and it's got just a great apricot flavor. Very good jam. Yep, I'm digging this. I'd be happy with this for breakfast. So let's try this. I'm going to try this on its own first. Real dark. A lot darker than like the Belarusian or some of the other Eastern European sweetened condensed milk. Let's give this a shot. Ration Nerd was right. It is different. It's definitely not as sweet. It's more like caramel. It's very buttery, very rich, but not too sweet. I can handle that. So we're going to do this. Little goopy. Come on, get out of there. Let's try that on a tostada. It can't be bad. It's just so naughty. It's just like caramel. That's what it reminds me of. Let's give this a shot. I mean, it cannot be bad. Let's try that. Wait a minute. Let's make a little sandwich. Just shouldn't be doing this. That's the way to do it. Yep, not putting this in the coffee. It is way too good doing it like this. I want every last bit of that out. This is so good. A little messy. It's just so rich and creamy and buttery. And then adding that apricot jam. It's so delicious. Now it's time to try this coffee. That's really good coffee. I should have been sipping on this as I was eating everything else. I was just so caught up by that jam and the sweetened condensed milk. Just kind of forgot. Let's try out this pineapple juice. It's kind of separated there a bit. That is really nice. Really good flavor. When I translated the menu list, it actually said pineapple nectar. I don't know if there's a difference, but it does taste a little different than any pineapple juice I've ever had. It's very good flavor. Not quite as pineapple forward, if you follow me, but it's excellent. And I love that they give you a juice box. And might as well do this. All right, well, there you have it. That was breakfast. Very light breakfast. All right, so I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and then I will be back in a few hours for lunch. All right, I'm back, and it's lunchtime. And I'm following the menu list, so this is what we're having for lunch. We're going to have these sardines, the pasta bolognese, rice, the apple butter, some crackers, some coffee, and that lemon isotonic drink. Now, they give you the rice, and it really doesn't go with the pasta or the dinner, the lentil dish. So I was kind of thinking that the rice probably goes with the sardines. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I said at the beginning, I've never had sardines. I'm just not a big fish eater. I do love seafood. I love shrimp. I love crab. I love lobster. I like oysters. I like it all. I just don't really eat the fish. I am pretty excited to try the sardines though. I really wanted to try the mackerel and the Spanish ration that I did not too long ago, but they were compromised. I think this one's going to be just fine, this can. I don't think it's compromised. There's no oil leaking anywhere. So I'm pretty excited to try those. And the rest of it sounds pretty good. So let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. All right, first things first, let's open this up. There it is. That looks really good. That smells really good too. That smells amazing. So I'm not using the little cook stove they give you. I really do not like burning those hexamine tablets in my garage. It just stinks the place up to high heaven. So I'm just not going to do it. But I am going to use something else that I just got recently, and I'll meet you right over there to check it out. I'm going to use this Swedish Army M40 mess kit. This is actually a reproduction, but this is original, and so is the alcohol container, which I didn't fill it with alcohol. I'm not going to use alcohol because I have this Swiss fire gel that I'm going to use. So we'll set him back there. And this is the original stove. Not going to need this. So we're going to flip these stands up like so. Let's fill this stove up. Let's light her up. Let's get this out. Doesn't want to come out. There she goes. And there it is. That looks really, really tasty. I think this is going to be really good. Set this right over there. Make sure she's centered. And we'll let that do its thing. Let's get these sardines out. Yep, can looks just fine. There they are. They actually look pretty good, and they're packed in oil. I'm going to set these back here for now. And I'm going to get the rice out. I was thinking about cooking that rice, but I actually think it'll be okay cold. Before we go any further, let's make some coffee. Set them back here. Let's make this lemon isotonic drink. Calls for 250 mils of water. Let's get these crackers out. All right, I guess it's time to try these sardines. Before I put it on anything, I'm going to try it. There it is. Well, here we go. Let's see if I like sardines. Those are pretty good. I like them. They're not bad. Reminds me of tuna, I guess, but a much better tuna. The flavor's really good. I want to put it on a cracker, but I want to try these crackers on their own. These are supposed to be salty. Not very salty. Kind of like a low salt saltine. They're still good. They're a little crunchy. They're almost stale. Not quite stale. I don't know if that's just the way they're supposed to be, but they're good crackers. I hear that bubbling. I'm going to go check on the main. Going to use the Tracy Phillips spoon fork combo. Let's give her a stir. I think what I like about this M40 mess kit, you're not right up against the heat, you're just off of it. And that little stove in there, it's got like little holes all the way around the rim, so it forms like jets. Get you down close so you can see that. That works pretty nicely. Yeah, this isn't going to take very long. All right, let's try one of these sardines on a cracker. Squish some of that oil out. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was not sure if I was going to like these or not. But yeah, I mean, you put some mayonnaise on this and it would be awesome. Yeah, some mayonnaise, some diced onion, maybe some pickles. That'd be great. I'm digging those. Now let's try it with the rice. Let's see how that is. Better use a spoon for this. Let's see how this is. That works. The rice is a little weird, the canned rice, but that's a good match. You got that strong fish flavor. The rice kind of subdues that, and then it soaks up some of that oil with the rice. I like that combo, I think, better than the cracker. Let's just put it all in there. Get that oil in there too. All right, I think the main is done. Let's go grab it. All right, this looks really good. Let's let that cool off. Try some more of this sardines. I'm going to put the sardines in rice on a cracker. See how that is. Can't be bad. That's even better. Let's do this. It's a lot of food. Salt and pepper would be ideal on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try this stuff, and if it doesn't need salt or pepper, I'm going to put it on the rice with sardines. Yeah, I really like that mess kit. That really worked great. And there was no smell. My garage is not all stinky from those tablets. Kind of done with those things. Let's try this out. That is awesome. The pasta's cooked perfectly. I really like the beef in there. So I thought I'd break in real quick because I'm editing this video right now, and I'm at the lunch, and it occurred to me that this pasta bolognese is supposed to be chicken. That's what it says on the can. That's what it says on the menu. However, I swear it's not chicken. I swear it's beef. Even Mrs. Germs agrees. She tried it, and she was shocked when I told her it was chicken. So I don't know if it's chicken or beef. It sure tasted like beef. It looks like beef. I don't think it's chicken. So I just wanted to break in because I know at the beginning I showed the can. I said it was chicken, but I think it's beef. I really do. All right, back to the video. There's a lot of beef actually in that, and the beef is great. It's tender. It's really good. It does not taste canned. It really doesn't. It's a very, very good pasta bolognese. This spoon is terrible. Now, when I say it doesn't taste canned, I mean, yeah, it's canned, but it is not Chef Boyardee. Not even close. It is much better quality. It's still extremely hot, and it's plenty salty enough. So I'm going to put this salt and pepper in with the sardines and the rice. Maybe a little bit in there too. Let's see if that helps this. I think it's gonna. I'm thinking a little bit of lemon to squeeze on this would be good. That helped big time. That really brought this to life. It really did. And I kind of just like it with the rice and not the crackers, actually. I think if I were to do this over again, I would have had the sardines and rice for breakfast because there really wasn't much of a breakfast. Yeah, I'm talking with my mouth full. Oh well. At least I spare you the chewing sounds. Try to get all this stuff. Last plate of this. Those sardines were packed in sunflower oil. Very, very good. Let's try out this lemon isotonic drink. That's not bad. It's got a good flavor. It's refreshing, but it's just like something you could get here in the States, just like an instant lemonade. It's it. Not bad. We already had the coffee. I know it's good. I'm not putting that sweetened condensed milk in there though. I actually really like that, just black. I'm saving that for something else. Let's get into this some more. This is the star of the show right here. This stuff is really good. I'm surprised. Hopefully it's cooled down some. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. Last bite of this. That pasta bolognese is awesome. That was so good. I'm really impressed with that. All right, let's get this apple jam out. This is just like the apple butter in the Russian rations, or I think the Belarusian had apple butter too. And it's phenomenal. Outstanding. And we got to do this. That sweetened condensed milk is so good. It doesn't look the greatest. Kind of looks almost curdled, but it does not taste bad at all. I remembered this time. That's the way to do it. It's such a good combination, especially with a little hint of saltiness with these crackers. Can I get any more out of this? Oh yeah. This apple butter, apple jam, whatever it is not really like a jam. It's more like the butter. It is so good. Last bite of this. All right, well, there you have it. That was the lunch menu out of this Mozambique Police Ration. I have to say, this ration is so far impressing me. Everything has been good. Are the sardines something that I would purposely buy? Probably not. I'm not a big tuna eater. It reminds me of tuna, only better. It's not something that I'm going to go seek to eat. But I love trying new things. I love challenging my taste buds, and I'm not afraid to try pretty much anything. So I'm glad I did, because that was really good. This pasta bolognese, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. For a ration, yeah, that is superb. I'm really digging their coffee. Their coffee is very good. And that sweetened condensed milk, it is totally different than any of the other sweetened condensed milk that I've had. It's thicker, more buttery, more creamy, not as sweet. It's excellent. All right, well, I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and then I will be back in a few hours for dinner. All right, so we're back with dinner. We're going to have the lentil stew, pack of crackers, and the quince jam. Pretty light dinner, but I'm just following the menu that came with a ration. It seems as though they want lunch to be the largest meal of the day, which I'm finding is pretty common throughout some of the rations that I've reviewed from other different countries, like the Russian and Belarusian. But I have a feeling this lentil stew is going to be pretty filling, so I have no problem with the lack of additional sides. Lunch was a big meal, and I'm not really that hungry right now, but it is dinner time, and I'm excited to wrap this ration up. So let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. All right. First things first, let's get this main heating up. There it is. Ooh, that smells real nice. I like lentils. Let's pour this out. Boy, it sure looked like there's meat in there to me. Yeah, looks like there's one chunk of beef in there, I think. Yeah, looks like just one chunk of beef. Now, there's another little chunk. I wonder if they do that just for the flavoring. I don't know. Kind of odd there's only one chunk of beef. Let's go get this on the stove. We'll let that do its thing. While that cooks, let's go ahead and try out this quince jam and some crackers. I'm pretty sure I've had the quince jam before. I think it was in a Spanish ration. Let's give this a shot. It's got a very thick consistency, kind of grainy. Let's see how this is. It tastes a lot like prune, and I like prunes, so I like it. It's good stuff. And it's not overly sweet, which I like. Tastes real natural. No artificial crap in there, I don't think. This is very good stuff. Last bite of this. I can probably get a little bit more out of that. Oh yeah. All right, let's finish up cooking that lentil stew. This is a little more soupy than I thought it was going to be. I'm kind of wishing I would have saved some of that rice, if not all of the rice, for this, but it's got lentils in it, so I just thought that might be too carb heavy. Looks like it's got some potatoes in there, some carrots, the couple chunks of beef. That's all the beef there is, but it's all right. I believe this is beef stock that this is made from. All right, I'm just going to let that boil for a few minutes, and I'll be back when it's done. All right, I think it's done. It's been at least 10 minutes this has been boiling. So let's get this off the heat. Definitely going to have to let this cool down some. All right, let's give this a shot. This looks really good. Looks really hearty. It is very hot still, so might have to wait a little bit more. Let's see. Smells incredible. Very simple dish, but very good. Very good flavor of the soup. Got a beefy flavor. Lentils are cooked perfectly. It's a great dish. Very hearty dish and very, very good for you. In the flavor, it's awesome. Definitely needs some help in the heat side of things. So we'll spice it up a bit with some pepper. I am going to put a tad bit of salt in. It needs a little bit, not the whole thing. Try a few crackers in there. Got crackers left. Might as well. Let's see how that did. Get a chunk of beef in this bite. That pepper spiced it up a bit. That little bit of salt gave it just what it needed. The crackers in it, that's very good. The beef is super tender. It just like fell apart in my mouth. I just wish there was more of that beef. That's my only real complaint. It's not much of a complaint though. Last bite of this. That was excellent. The beef broth was very flavorful. The lentils, perfect. Very hearty. Very flavorful. I have no complaints, except the little minor complaint of the only one chunk of beef in there. But hey, it was still awesome. Let's try out this gum. Let's see what white tastes like. It's just a mint chewing gum. Very good flavor. I like the chew. It's got that bouncy, spongy chew, not the rubbery, hard chew. Good gum. I do want to check out this hand sanitizer. My hands are all sticky. It has a nice smell. There's definitely alcohol in there, but it's got a nice floral smell. Nice, clean floral smell. Yeah, I like that stuff. All right, well, there you have it. That was the Republic of Mozambique 24-hour police ration, menu 4. I really don't have many complaints about this ration. Everything in it was very good. The only thing that I would say is that canned rice was a little weird. The texture was weird. It just was weird. Wasn't the best. I'm thinking had I heated it up, it would have been much better. But hey, I didn't want to do it at the time, so I didn't. I got to try something for the first time. I got to try sardines and was pleasantly surprised. They were very good. Not something I would seek out to eat though. It's not like I loved them. I really didn't love them, but in a ration, I could definitely handle it. It was a nice change of pace, but definitely not going to run out and buy a can of sardines tomorrow. The pasta bolognese was excellent, very good flavor. Did not taste like a cheap canned pasta dish. It was very high quality canned pasta. Very happy with it. This lentil stew, very, very good flavor, very hearty, very filling, and packs a lot of what you need. It's going to give you some protein, it's going to give you some fiber, some carbs. Excellent choice for a meal in a ration. All in all, I cannot complain. This was an outstanding ration. So if you stuck with me through this Mozambique Police Ration, I really appreciate it. I appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate you watching. What a fantastic experience to try a ration from Southeast Africa. Such a great experience. And I have to thank you, Ration Nerd. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I really appreciate it, buddy. Make sure you go check out his channel. Going to leave a link during the outtakes. Go check him out. And don't forget about the merch store. And don't forget about Patreon. Both those links are below. And lastly, I want to thank my Patreon members. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. It really means a lot that you chose to become a member. And I really hope you're enjoying the exclusive content that you're getting. Thank you so much for being a member. So again, I appreciate you being here and I appreciate you watching. And I'll be back soon with another review. Later. Where'd you go, little f***er? Got a pack of matches. Oh, shit. Got a pack of matches. You son of a bitch. Ration Nerd really... I'm gonna need a glass. God damn it. This is gonna be fun. Whoa! God damn it. Let's try this again. Whoa. Singed some hairs there. You're late, dude. Come here. You want a sardine? He missed the sardines, but he did come out. Why didn't you come out sooner? I can probably get you, there's a couple little scraps. I can get you a couple scraps. How about that? No, you can't chew on that. You can't chew on that. I know you like to play with it, but here, let me give you some sardine. Oh yeah, he likes that. I wish I had more, buddy. I wasn't thinking. Forgot I had a piece that dropped on the floor, so I got a big piece for him. Ration Kitty's cousin's here now. Ration Kitty's cousin's still here. She's leaving today, but she wants some sardines. Save a little chunk for you. Come here. Is Snickers gonna come out here too? Holy crap. Oh, they're loving it. Even the old girl's coming out. All three of them are out now. You don't get to see this one very often. She's usually not interested. But she wants some. Happy kitties. Making a fucking mess.